An ideal gas occupies that volume. The pressure of the gas is that, and the temperature is that. What's the volume if the temperature is 0? Okay, so you can do this a couple of ways, but the way I'm going to do it, by looking at the question, I realised the quickest way to do it is by doing the second part first, which is get the number of moles. So you have P is 50.5 times 10 to the minus, no, it's V. P, V, N, or we know, and T. The T is 275.15 plus 23. The V, do we know the V? 0.15. To be more accurate for absolute 0, 273.15 plus 23. The N we don't know. The V do we know? We do. 50.5 times 10 to the minus 3. And the pressure? Times 10 to the 5 pascals. So if I use PV equals N or T, I get N is PV over RT. So that means N equals, okay, P, 1.76 times 10 to the power of 5, times V, 50.5 times 10 to the power of minus 3, over R, which is on my calculator as constant number 27, and T, which is 275.15 plus 23. Did I type something wrong in there? My answer is different. 1.76 times 10 to the 5. Pressure is 50.5. Volume is 50.5 times 10 to the minus 3. I did, sorry. Mistyped my decimal point. Okay, so the N is equal to 1.76 times 10 to the 5 times 50.5 times 10 to the minus 3 all over 8.31 times 275.15 plus 23, which equals 3.58. Yeah, so I'll say 59 moles. And in the book, in the marking scheme, they go with 3.61. Again, because I used more decimal places for my constant for or. I didn't just use 8.31. I used 8.314472. Yeah. Right, part 1 now. This time the pressure is the pressure now is 1.01 times 10 to the 5. The volume is still 50.5 times 10 to the minus 3. N is 3.5. There's a new volume? Oh, that's what we want. Thank you. We want the new volume. The N is 3.59. The R is 8.31, and the T is 275.15. So when you have PV equals N or T, the V equals N or T over P. So the volume will be the 3.59 times 8.31 times 275.15 all over P, which is 1.01 times 10 to the 5. So again, if I use more decimal places, I'll get a more accurate answer. And my answer will be 81.2 times 10 to the minus 3 meters cubed. But that's because I used more decimal places for my or and for my n. So you could have an answer that's a little bit different to this.
88.
What did you get? 88.
No, I got the same.
81.2?
I don't know the 3 till it is that.
813, 812. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. 88. I've double checked that, KJ. Right, next.